Send it. God damn it! How did I... How did we get wet all the way back here?
I just got a shower.
You knocked freaking GoPro over. Oh, the most requested firearm that I've had in my DMs to date. I guarantee you it's been over a year, and there has just been one firearm that's constantly being asked, Pat, what do you think of it? Well, quite frankly, let's go ahead and start that. I picked this up from my local T-Rex. He's a small arms dealer. Follow me for dad jokes and more. So yes, this is the most requested firearm in my Instagram DM and other places. I've even had buddies ask me in real life, hey man, when are you going to get one of those? Well, I guess today is the day that I get one of those. Let's go ahead and set this box down here. Beating and banging and going on. Let's set up my stands here. And let's take a look at this thing. So what this is the Black Aces Tactical. This is their lever action 12 gauge. And quite frankly, like I said, you guys asked, I delivered. This one is the 12 gauge that is black on synthetic. They've got a wood and some nickel and some other ones. But yeah, I just found this one and grabbed this one up. So here shortly we're going to actually be shooting this thing. So whether you are interested in the gun or not, my son really wanted to do some blasting with this. And so I let him cost me, I guess, about $160 in stuff. He ruined my freaking table, and yeah, anyway, it'll be fun. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at what we've got here. So in the box, we have got some choke tubes that don't want to let loose. There's some choke tubes and a wrench, and of course, we've got an owner's manual. Now, let's go ahead and look at the gun. So this is a 12 gauge chambered for 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. It has an 18.5-inch barrel, 5+1 capacity, medium-sized loop. It has a shoulder stock, which, yeah, we'd hope it'd have a shoulder stock. Low 6.4 pound weight. Length of pull is 14 1/4 inches, which is going to be very, very similar to Henry and Marlin. The length of pull is right there with it. Choke tubes are included, which are the Benelli mobile style receiver. Material is aluminum, so I'm guessing probably 6061 and legal in all 50 states. And then another consideration for an imported gun, all your warranty work is actually done in Florida, so that takes a little bit of concern if anything goes wrong. So now that we got the specs out of the way, let's go from one end of the gun to the other. Of course, with a 12 gauge, one of the more important things is a nice butt pad to mitigate some recoil. This one right here is a little thin in places, but there's a squishy spot right here that makes a dip. Of course, this is nice and solid. We've got some checkering here that feels very positive. We've got our loop. That loop, it's actually nicely coated. It's probably some type of powder coat slash paint, not really sure. Of course, that lever loop is pretty gratuitous. I can get 3 fingers in there easily. I know in my line of work, I see guys that are like, my fingers are 4.5 inches across and I don't think that lever loop's gonna fit. Well, if you're running a lever correctly, you only have 3 fingers in there. So there's a little bit of information that I can give you just from my own personal experience inside the firearms world. Now, right here on the top, it actually appears that we have a 3/8 dovetail, and they've used a Picatinny adapter that mounts to that 3/8 dovetail on top of the receiver. And then, of course, they've got you a rear sight here that is adjustable for windage and elevation. We got a heat shield here. This heat shield, I guess if you get to rocking too much, it'll help save your digits, keep you from burning your fingers. Our forearm here has got nice checkering to it too. We've got a Picatinny that is molded into it. I didn't know if that was removable or not. Of course, here's our magazine end cap. We've got our sling attachment that we mentioned earlier, and there is a fiber optic front sight. That fiber optic front sight picks up rather well. I like that. And of course, we've got this big compensated style choke that we can replace with the Benelli mobile style chokes that come in the little box. Now, since we got bills to pay and ain't nothing getting any cheaper, go ahead and check out me doing something stupid. Appendix Carry 500 Magnum.
Is that a 500 Magnum in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Is both an acceptable answer? I have got a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. This is a 10.5-inch performance center, and I'm carrying it appendix in sweatpants. Arrowhead Tactical has got a really killer belt system. This thing, if it'll hold this 500 Magnum, you daggum right, it'll hold your P365 or whatever smaller item you've got. Arrowhead Tactical, make sure to check out the link below. So now, you're gonna want me to shut up and use this thing. The first thing I'm gonna do, since it's pumpkin season, I'm gonna feed the chickens and the goat. I got a shotgun and a pumpkin. You about ready to eat? Uh-oh, looks like the chicken's gonna want in on it too. All right, so this crap, a buddy of mine had to get together. This is Lone River Ranch water. It'd be a nice place if they would probably actually focus on making a quality drink. Like nobody would drink this crap. We still had a 6-pack of it left, and anyway, my son's too young to abuse alcohol, but I'm pretty sure that shooting it with a 12 gauge doesn't break any laws. So the objective was not to shoot my table.
Yeah, I think I failed a little bit, but it's nothing.
So maybe we shouldn't have started with the ranch water. That crap stinks as bad as it tastes. Now it's time for some double hot buck. Make some biscuits.
Heck yeah.
But dude, you do realize you're ruining my table.
You know what? You'll get over it.
Shut up. So let's check out the effects of that ported brake. So there's the effect of that muzzle brake. It burned it up quite a bit. Of course, here you go. Throw some out for the local wildlife. All right, so get those out-of-date Honey Crunch toasters. Show it no mercy. So what do you think about it so far?
I think that it shoots pretty darn well.
How's the recoil?
It's actually decently mitigated.
Okay, so you like that big old brake?
I do.
Cool. Well, we got no time for these junky old Cheetos down there. So go ahead and take those things out.
Let's see if they're organic.
They're okay. So now he has ruined my freaking table, but I guess we got to wash all this crap off before I can put it in the trash. So I've got some Federal True Ball slugs. We're going to run it through a column of water jugs.
Let's send it.
God damn it! How did I... How did we get wet all the way back here?
I just got a shower.
You knocked freaking GoPro over.
Oh my God. Send it.
God damn it! How did I... I'm sorry, GoPro. All right, young gun, that was explosive. It's time for you to give us a ballistic breakdown on what happened with our jugs.
Yes, sir. Right here, jug 1 got completely exploded, followed through to jug 2, decimating it. Now over here, we've got jug 3, passed through, exploded the front end, and here's our wad.
Yep, so you got you a follower.
Now, jug 4 over here, skipped through here, completely missed these 2 jugs, and went over to jug 5 and just blasted through it.
So how in the world did we miss these 2? Like, that's freaking crazy.
All right, folks, Dad's table is ruined up, and these jugs, they still got some life in them. I'm gonna have the last laugh.
So after all of this carnage, he ruined my daggum table, blew up all them jugs. We somehow have 1 jug that has remained intact.
Dad, I'm not gonna stand for this. I am a man of follow through, and this jug is not gonna see the end of the day.
What are you gonna, oh no, really? Ah! What you got there?
Knife by John Heracaitis, a wonderful fellow from Australia, made by Kraken Tactical.
Heck yeah. That's a killer knife, dude.
It sure is. Still holding. I reckon, Dad, this thing's good for another use.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this first look at the Black Aces Tactical and enjoyed watching my son blast a bunch of stuff. Of course, Black Aces Tactical is having a giveaway down below. You'll find a link down there that you'll go check out, and it'll help outfit you with some different stuff. But anyway, that link is actually YouTube safe. But y'all have a wonderful day. We'll see you next video. I love you.